हेलो एवरीवन। यहाँ पे आपको स्टैंडर्ड 10th इंग्लिश का यूनिट टेस्ट साइंस जिसमें केमिस्ट्री सेक्शन है और इसका 30 मार्क्स का जो क्वेश्चन आंसर है वो यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे। तो वीडियो अंत तक देखिएगा जिससे आपको पता चलेगा कैसे प्रश्न अगले एग्ज़ाम में आ सकते हैं। ऐसे क्वेश्चन आंसर है वो हम देखते हैं। पहले स्मॉल वाले आएंगे सेक्शन ए बी, बाद में बड़े क्वेश्चन आंसर सी डी के सेक्शन में हो गए। देखते जाते हैं क्वेश्चन वाइज। फर्स्ट वाला सेक्शन है सेक्शन ए, उसमें 10 मार्क्स है, 10 क्वेश्चन है। पहला है व्हाट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ H+ आयन ऑन सॉलिड। पहले क्वेश्चन का आंसर होगा द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ H+ आयन solution is responsible for acidic properties of the solution. Acidity of solution increases if H+ ion concentration increases. pH value of solution decreases if H+ ion concentration increases. Second question, write formula of pH and pOH and give the relationship between it. Answer is formula of pH is equal to minus log 10 H3O plus, and formula of pOH is equal to minus log 10 OH minus. Relation between them is pH plus pOH is equal to 14. Third वाला question है write all chemical properties of acid and base in standard form. Answer is acid plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Base plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Metal carbonate or metal hydrocarbonate plus acid gives salt plus CO2 plus H2O. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. Metallic oxide plus acid gives salt plus water. Non-metallic oxide plus base gives salt plus water. Fourth question, out of HNO3 HCl H2SO4 which acid will not give H2 with metal? Answer is out of HNO3 HCl H2SO4 HNO3 acid will not give H2 with metal. Fifth question is give color change if methyl orange added in MgOH twice. Answer is when methyl orange is added to MgOH twice, the color changes from orange to yellow because MgOH twice is a base. Sixth question is which substance are used as olfactory indicators? Answer is clove oil, onion, vanilla essence are used as olfactory indicators. Seventh question, give an example of each acidic oxide and basic oxide. Answer is basic oxide is MgO, magnesium oxide, metallic oxide, and acidic oxide is CO2, is carbon dioxide, non-metallic oxide. Eighth question is give definition of neutralization of the reaction. Answer is the reaction between an acid and base to form salt and water is known as neutralization reaction. In general, neutralization reaction is as follow: acid plus base gives salt plus water. Ninth one, base which dissolved in water is known as. Answer is base which dissolved in water is called alkali. 10th one, give unit of molarity. Answer is unit of molarity is equal to mole plus mole upon liter or molar. Molar is denoted by H or M. Molar is denoted by M. Now section B, it contains 5 questions. Each question has 2 marks. Total 10 marks. First one is explain importance of pH in soil or why dry HCl gas does not change color of litmus paper. So First one answer. The separation of H plus ion from HCl does not occur in absence of water. Dry HCl gas does not releases H plus ion in the solution. It does not impart any effect on litmus paper because H plus ion is not present, so acidic character is not seen. Due to the absence of H plus ion, it does not change the color of litmus paper. The color of litmus paper is not changed from blue to red in this case. Second question, give responsible ion for acidic and basic nature. Also give reaction of HCl and NaOH with water. Answer is the responsible ions of acidic nature of a solution are H plus ions. The responsible ions of basic nature of a solution are OH minus ions. The reaction of HCl with water is as follows. HCl plus H2O gives H3O plus aqua plus HCl minus aqua. This is hydronium ion. And the reaction of the NaOH with the water is as follows. NaOH gives H2O, Na plus aqua plus OH minus aqua. This is OH minus aqua is a hydroxide ion. Now third question is give the reaction of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate with HCl. Also explain then how can we prove that CO2 gas releases. Third question answer. Take two test tubes and label them as A and B. Take about 0.5 gram of Na2CO3 sodium carbonate is test tube A and about 0.5 gram of NaHCO3 sodium bicarbonate in test tube B. Add 2 ml of dilute HCl to both the test tubes and pass the gas evolved through lime water calcium hydroxide solution and record your observation. This is a figure of when you have to test tube A with fill with sodium hydroxide, and this can contains all this type of CO2 gas, and this CO2 gas passes to another test tube, and this is a delivery test tube. This can contains calcium hydroxide CaOH twice, and this is dilute HCl we can input, and then it releases CO2 gas, and this can contains CO2 gas in second test tube, and this calcium hydroxide which CO2 gas processes, and that makes another solution. So test tube A gives Na2CO3 plus 2HCl gives 2NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O, and test tube B is NaHCO3 plus HCl gives NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. Now CO2 gas is evolved during the reaction. On passing it through CaOH twice solution, it forms white precipitate known as the calcium carbonate. CaOH twice plus CO2 gives CaCO3 plus H2O. This is a lime water and this is a white precipitate. So it is proved that CO2 gas is evolved during the reaction. Now fourth question is explain Arrhenius acid base concept with one example of each. So that answer is, according to the Arrhenius acid is a substance which releases give H plus ion, and base is a substance which releases OH minus ion in an aqueous solution. So HCl, H2O, H plus plus Cl minus. Here due to the releases of H plus ion that is an acid, and NaOH gives H2O, Na plus aqua plus OH minus aqua. Here due to the releases of OH minus ion, our NaOH is a base. Now section B, fifth question. If we have two solutions A and B having pH 6 and 8 respectively, State that which solution contain more H3O plus and which is acidic and which is basic. So this is the answer of fifth question. pH of solution of A is gives 6 and pH of solution of B is gives 8. So that is the H3O plus for the solution A, which is given the equation. You have to put at the value of that H3O plus. Okay, now pH is equal to minus log 10, so H3O plus, so pH here to contain this 6 and 6 is equal to minus log 10 H3O plus, and this log can contains the minus sign with respected, so we have to put minus 6 is equal to log 10 H3O plus, and log minus 6 is equal to a log of 10 H3O plus. So 10 raised to minus 6 is equal to H3O plus, and H3O plus is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 molar, and H3O plus of solution of B. So here to contain pH is equal to minus log 10 H3O plus and 8 is equal to minus log 10 H3O plus. This minus sign gives to the left one, so minus 8 is equal to log 10 H3O plus, and a log minus 8 and a into log of 10 H3O plus. So that value contain the 10 raised to minus 8 is equal to H3O plus, and this H3O plus gives the value of 10 raised to minus 8 molar. So we have to division of these two. Okay, so solution A contains the more H3O plus than solution of B. Solution A is more acidic than solution of B. Solution B is more basic than solution of A. Now section C, that contains 2 questions and each of the 3 marks. So these 2 questions has 6 marks. First one is calculate concentration of the H3O plus ion of if pH is equal to 4 or if H3O plus is equal to 0.007 molar, calculate pH. So first one answer is if H3O plus is equal to 0.007 molar, calculate pH. So that value can be put in the equation. pH is equal to minus log 10 H3O plus. Here H3O plus is gives the 0.007. So now you have to write down this like pH is equal to minus log 10 7 into 10 raised to minus 3, because here we have to after point you have to count these 3 values. So 7 into 10 raised to minus 3. P of H is equal to log 10 base of 10 and gives the value of 7 plus log 10 raised to minus 3. Here you have to find out the log table used that, and you have to put the value of this log 7. So pH is equal to minus 0.8451 minus this 3 is put at the behind this value. 3 is above this value, so 3 into 10 log 10, and this log 10 is contains one value, so this is contains minus 3. So minus 3 and gives sign of minus in inside, so minus 0.8451 and minus minus plus 3. So 3 minus 0.8451 is contains the value of plus 2.1549. So answer is pH of the is equal to 2.1549. Second question, explain an activity for reaction of an acid and base with the metal. So activity for acid, set up the apparatus as shown in figure. Take some of dilute sulfuric acid in the test tube and add few pieces of zinc granules to it. Note the bubble forming around the zinc granules. Pass the gas evolved through the soap solution with the help of the delivery tube. Note the bubble forming due to the reaction of zinc granules with the dilute H2SO4. Take a burning candle close to the gas filled bubble. Here observe the burning of H2 gas with a popping sound. Record your observation. So you have to see this figure. Here is the dilute H2SO4 and it put at it zinc granules in test tube. This reaction after that H2 gas is releases, and this H2 gas we have to put it in this soap solution. And if we have to put it a candle like over this gas, and it burning with sound, so H2 gas with a popping sound, soap bubble filled with the hydrogen gas. The reaction for the above activity is as follows: Zn plus H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus H2. In the reaction, metal displaces hydrogen atoms from acid to hydrogen gas and form compounds called salts. The above reaction can be summarized as follows: like this, metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen gas. This is the reaction of acid with the metal. And now activity for the base. Place a few pieces of zinc granules in a test tube. Add 2 ml of dilute NaOH solution to this and warm the contents of the test tube. Repeat the further step as is above activity for detailed H2 gas. The following reaction takes place like this: Zn plus 2 NaOH, like Na2Zn gives the Na2ZnO2 plus H2. Therefore, the general equation for the reaction can be below given as like this: base plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. And last, in section D, this contains one question in option and 4 marks. First one: explain conductivity of electricity from acid and base, or prove by activity that dry HCl is not acidic but HCl aqueous acidic. So you have to write down the answer of first activity. Explain conductivity to base. Take a beaker of 100 ml, fix a rubber cork at the bottom of the beaker. Fix 2 nails of the cork. Connect nails to the terminal of 6-volt battery through which switch and bulb as shown in figure. Take solution of HCl, H2SO4, glucose and alcohol. For some dilute HCl in the beaker and record your observation. Repeat the activity by adding the dilute H2SO4. Repeat this separately by adding solution of glucose and alcohol. Repeat the experiment by using the alkalines such as NaOH and COH twice. So you have to put at the dilute HCl solution, and this is the nails and this is a rubber cork. This beaker contains a 2 conductivity wire to connect with this switch and battery, and this bulb can rise, and whenever the battery can passes through these nails can charge. So the bulb glows with the pure acid, but it does not glow in the case of glucose and alcohol. Whenever acid is put at that, it contains the H plus ion and minus ion. So that ions can passes through the electrons, and this can glow the bulbs. So that there is a flow of the electric around through the solution, and electric current is carried through the solution by ions. So observation, you have to put at this equation like solution HCl gives bulb glows. So H plus ions are releases, H2SO4 bulbs glows, so H plus ions are releases. C2H5OH bulb are not glows, so H plus and OH minus ions are not releases, and C6H12O6 bulb does not glow, so H plus or OH minus ions are not releases. And NaOH gives bulb glows, so OH minus ions is are releases. CaOH twice bulb glows, so OH minus ions are releases. And after conclusion, acid contains caution H plus and variable ion like in Cl minus in HCl and in H2SO4 SO4 minus 2 like this. So this is a variable ion according to the acid, as that contains H plus as quotient. All the acid generate H plus aqua ions and all the base generate OH minus aqua ions in solution, which are the responsible for the character. So this is the all question answer of this unit test. If you have to like this video and subscribe the channel, then after you have to give notification first of all of any video which you have to put it or upload it. So you have to also share your friends to this video, and more knowledgeable videos you have to watch at any type of this subjected. After you have to in exam with most time question answer is very important for this knowledgeable video. Watching this video, keep watching and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much and take care.